All right, guys, this is our Goal Diggers call. We are going to get into the knit and grit of this right now because everybody wants to go to bed, spend time with their families, and it's a holiday tomorrow. So with that said, we are still going to kick butt with our businesses. We're still going to drive it home with our businesses because tomorrow actually is a really great time to reach out to more people. They're home. You can just say a simple hello, wishing them a happy Memorial Day. And that's it. Like, how are you? That's a simple starter conversation. But we're going to get into the knit and the grit right now. So everybody should have printed this out right here. Does everybody have tonight their weekly action plan? If you don't, it's not that big of a deal, but pull it out and let me know when you're ready to go. All right. Let me show you it. Take your time. Don't feel rushed.
It's the weekly one?
Weekly action plan. It's only one of those papers out of the Power Hour download. Take your time. No rush. I'll hold it up. Nope. Nope,
This
not
one?
yet. Not yet. No, see this one? Here, I'll show you. I think it might be like page 50
Nope.
or something like that.
Okay. Let me, 2 days. Nope, I got that one too. Okay.
It's all right. We got time. And if we have to jump back on, then we can jump back on for a few seconds. It's not that big of a deal.
Everything's like sticking together.
No, you're fine.
Oh, weekly right there.
You got it?
I just
Yay!
right there.
Yep, that's it. Perfect. You got it. Yep. All right, I'll wait for Danielle. I know she's looking. So I'm not going to rush her. You good? Do you have it?
It's in my car, and Scott took my car to go to the grocery store.
Okay, it's all right. I was
So-
we're
I
just
know
going to write down the steps, okay?
It's from that 70-page thing, right?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
the weekly
get that out.
action plan, and the Monday through Sundays down on the left, the left-hand side. Okay, so Monday, you want to go down the list. Write down here. Go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Write that down right now. And then what we're going to do is, for now, I want you guys just to use this until you figure out what your themes are going to be. If they work for you, use them. If they're not working for you, tweak them later. Okay? So number one is going to be Motivational Monday. That is your theme for your 2 posts a day. It's got to be 2 posts a day. Do not do 1. Do 2. And I'll tell you when you can do 1. Okay? Tuesday is Transformation Tuesday, and I'm going to go over all these. I'm going to go a little fast here, so just get ready. Wednesday is Wellness. Thursday is Throwback. Friday, I'm doing Fashion and Family, like whatever I'm wearing for the day. You don't have to do fashion, but you could just do family. And then Saturday, I do Mom Life, and I alternate Salon Life, so you could do like your work life. Maybe you could do work life on Friday, like fashion and work life, because we all have jobs outside of Beachbody, and you're going to show people that you can do 2 businesses in 1. That's really good to show people, because a lot of people go, I can't do it. I can't do it. I already have a job. Yes, you can. And we're going to show them how. All right. And Sunday, I always, and then Saturday too, guys, sometimes I do like a food balance. So sometimes I might show like my groceries, or I might show them like my dinner plate, but I make sure that if that picture's got to be flawless. So Snapseed, whatever it is. And if you want me to say like yay or nay, do you like the picture, do you like the quality? Put it into our message thread. Give me enough time to look at it, and I'll say yes, no, check it. But Snapseed is a great, great, great app. Figure out what your flow is. That's just going to take some time, okay? But you want to slow the scroll. That's the idea. And then Sunday is self-care. And then every Sunday night, you do a coaching opportunity post. Every Sunday night. So here's the best part. We're going to push you out of the fear, because we're just going to get into it. It doesn't matter. It is nobody's let me say this nicely. It's not your business what people think about you. It's not your business what they think. I have people that do not like me. I have people that find me annoying. Trust me, I do. I don't give a shit anymore. And the reason why is because coaching is teaching me to love who I am. So you got to dive into this business and love yourself more and more and more and more and more, and then publicly share that. So you're not going to sit there for tomorrow and go, God, what am I going to post to motivate these girls on Facebook? It's going to be, no, what am I going to post to motivate myself for Monday that's going to inspire somebody else? Does that make sense? So write that down. My posts are for what I need, and I'm intentionally sharing it. That's the coolest part, because coach is making you be this rock star person that you always wanted to be, period, over and out. This is the simplicity of this business, but we start thinking like, I gotta sell shit and I gotta do, no. We're done with that. That's your fear protecting you. We're gonna calm it down, okay? So you have these things, right? So you're gonna wanna get some ideas, okay? Now what I do is I do all of this on Sundays, you guys. So what you're gonna do for next Sunday is, before we get on our call, you're gonna get a new piece of paper on this, and you're gonna take your morning with your coffee and you're gonna map your week out. I feel like a rock star already knowing what I'm doing for tomorrow through Sunday. I already know what I'm doing. I already have things mapped out, and now I can have more fun getting creative, okay? Right now, we're just getting you ready. So you might feel overwhelmed. It's okay, but get excited because we're going to get the rhythm down, okay? We all have to just start somewhere, all right? So you want to take the back of the paper, and not now, but later, and you're going to write down some ideas. Now, here's what I do. Concentrate on this very carefully. The first week and the second week, hands down, all I do is talk about why I love challenge groups, why I love Shakeology, why I love friendship. So you're going to make a list of why you love your online accountability team. So take some time. This will come in weeks ahead, months ahead, but just think of things. Why do you love it? Start thinking of these things. Like-minded friends. I'm learning personal development. I'm gaining self-love. My husband and I are having a better relationship. So start thinking of it. And then what you do is you get in touch with it. And then you just Dear Diary entry that, and you just go, wow. And let me tell you, it only makes you better. It only makes you better. Do you see it has nothing to do? We're not selling shoes. We're selling nothing. We are sharing what sets our souls on fire to be better. That's it. And if you want to come, great. And if you don't, bye. People can unfollow me. I don't care. I don't care. I've cared for like a bazillion years what people think. It's time to stop, period. But coaching gave us this, right? So if you're one of those people who are not on a call who really care about what other people think and you're tired of it, get into coaching like ASAP, because it's going to set you free, right? Okay, so the first week and the second week, it's always about what accountability groups have done for you, right? The third week and the fourth week, you are going to talk about nothing about what coaching has done for you and opportunities and what this life could give you. For example, I'll give you a couple to start off with your coaching stuff. Just going to kind of get your like little brains filled. I coach because I love to inspire to live a healthy, fit, positive life. You can copy these. I don't care. Use them. Not a big deal. I'm held accountable for my own health and fitness. And you all probably agree with these anyways. I get to meet fabulous people. I'm surrounded by successful, driven, motivated people on the same journey as me. I'm building a life by my own design. I'm more confident than I have ever been. I'm in the best shape that I've ever been. And that doesn't mean about being perfect in your weight, meaning you're in the best shape of your life because you work on it consistently, okay? I have hope for the future. I'm finally starting to dream again. And sometimes as children, we lose sight of that when we get grown up. Now for me, I earned an all-expense paid trip to Mexico, and I earned an all-expense paid trip for a cruise. I can't go on them, but I earned them, and I'm excited about it. Hi, Scotty. So, you can win these things. You can have opportunities to go on vacation with your spouse. I mean, hello. I get to work from home doing what I love. I don't have to set an alarm clock for this job. I don't work, this is a big one. I don't work for somebody else's mission statement. I work for mine. I empower others to change their life financially, physically, and spiritually. Positive people are a huge part of my life now. Kind of like when we had our team chat this morning, where a big part of our lives were negative Nancy's. We don't have that anymore. And when you're around positive, uplifting people, you want to turn that fire on and be like, damn, I'm doing it. Like, enough, right? My outlook on life is more positive, healthy, and hopeful. I'm getting more secure in my family's financial future. Even if it's $30, you guys, or $5, you're getting more in your bank account. Never, ever throw yourself down if you didn't get paid one week or you got $5. Because let me tell you something, when my family had $2 to their name after my dad died, money means nothing. It is the lives we are changing. It is the growth that you keep doing and sharing it with other people. And the byproduct is financial freedom, however hard you are willing to work, period, over and out. The other thing is I'm living my dream life. I'm finally not living by somebody else's standards or what people say or what they think I should and shouldn't be doing. I'm part of a company that has the best solution for living a healthy and fit life. I really am. I'm able to travel more. Like, I was able to take our summer vacation and put our portion and just pay for it. That was really cool. That was really cool, you know? And I work on my own schedule. So those are just a couple of things that I sat down and I just take time. If you go on Google Docs is free. Write down one a night and start filling that up. So when you need ideas, because you're like, oh, I got writer's block, or oh, I'm so tired, I do need to post, go back and just refresh yourself, because not everybody sees your Facebook page every day. So it's not a big deal that you recycle things at all. Okay. All right. So we have our themes, right? Stay to them. Don't change them. Don't try to recreate the wheel. Your job now is the first thing your job is to do is to post twice a day. The second thing you do with those postings is you start reading your audience. Do they like what I posted? Don't take it personally, okay? Was it a good time? Was it a Friday? Was it a holiday? You know, like, you have to start, this is a business page now, so you're not just posting and going like, you don't really care who likes it, you're just posting it. You have to kind of post out with a little more intention, right? So you have to start reading it. You know, is 7 a.m. a good time? Play with it, find out. You know, is 5 and 6 p.m. really good? I will tell you right now, anything that you want to slam dunk into them, it is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not really many people are on, so you don't have to really drive it home as much, okay? But you still have to drive it home by consistency, because people want to see you show up. They're not going to trust you or believe you if you're not showing up on your Facebook page. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're like, she's just one of those, you know, whatever. So you always want to post a workout picture. Seriously, like at least 3 times a week, at least, showing them whatever. And you're not selling that picture. You could be like, you know, I could do a picture of, you know, me and my sports bra, my abs or whatever. And I could be like, mom gains, who knew that by week 4 I would be killing it? I gave curiosity. I said week 4. People are probably like, how the hell is she doing it for this 4 weeks? Do you see where the curiosity comes from? That all just comes with time, right? So you're going to learn to perfect your posting, but you have to start, right? I can't help you if you're not doing it. If you're not doing it, you're going to create anxiety, your business is going to flop, and you're going to want to quit. That's just how it works. So if everybody literally turns in their business activity tracker and we talk about it every goal digger call, then that's going to show me where I can give you suggestions of help, right? And even if this has all zeros down it, that doesn't matter. That's not something shameful. That's just where you're at. And I guarantee you, we all have kids here. You would never say to your kids that you were a failure because they had zeros all over the place. You'd be like, that's all right, little man. That's all right. We're gonna work these up. We're gonna be a rock star. And I'm gonna show you how. Don't worry about it. Because literally don't worry about it. There's no reason. Take that energy and focus on, okay, that didn't work. Now I have information to go back to Stacy and say, okay, what do you think? Because this didn't work. This really worked. We have information. It's just information. Always write it down, put it on a sticky note. It's just information. That's all it is, right? Okay, so with that said, you want to have a goal every day. Are you working this business Monday through Sunday? Even if you're not working it, you need to be posting every day. You have to. You have to. I'm going to tell you that you have to, okay? You're going to use these check marks. You got to listen to the National Wake Up Call. These are the top leaders telling you what they do, and you can take one thing and try it. You don't have to listen to it on Mondays at 11. Listen to the podcast. Listen to it in the bathroom. Listen to it on the treadmill. Listen to it in the car. I listen to mine on Tuesdays on the way home from work because nobody's with me. That's just my time that I can plug into. And at a stoplight, if I hear something, I plug into my notes and I verbally say, blah, 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 and I put it down. And then I come back to it later, okay? What are your goals right now? So you have Monday through Sunday. What are your business hours? You need to come up with your business hours and play those hours out. Here's the best part. You're the CEO. Your business hours don't work. Guess what? Switch them. No one's going to say, well, let me see. I'll have to put that request in and get back with you. You don't do that. That's cool, right? So if it's not working for you, switch it. Don't quit on it. Just, okay, it's not working for me. Switch it. So for now, I want you guys to come up before you go to bed. What are your hours? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What is it? What are you designating to? And even if you don't stick by it, at least putting it out there is helping you get organized. It's helping you go, no, babe, I got to plug in. I have 1 hour to bust a move, okay? Then on each day, I map out what my goal is for the day, okay? So I have for Monday, I have Motivation Monday. My topic for Monday, for Motivation Monday, is going to be about consistency. And I'm going to share a story about how when I started this journey, I literally started when Kinsey was 3 months old, and I went downstairs. And for those people who think a simple action of less than 5 minutes is not worth your time, that shake that took me 5 minutes, and I went upstairs and had that nursing time with my daughter. So I'm attracting moms. I'm attracting pregnant women, but it's my story. It's just my story. I'm just telling them something that happened to me. That's all I'm doing. So then I get to really go back into time and be like, you know what? That really did teach me consistency. That was my first brick, right? So many people, and then you're going to start learning this language that will come later, right? So come up with some ideas, like, for example, okay, Tuesday's transformation, right? Mine is, I'm going to talk about seeing the big picture, but going to small goals. So basically, remember how I always tell you guys to reverse engineer things? I'll be like, I want to lose 50 pounds. All right, slow down. I'm not going to lose 50 pounds. We're going to reverse engineer it and do benchmarks, right? And then it takes the pressure off. It's just like the business too. But I'm going to talk about that because challengers need to know that they shouldn't be like, I got to lose 100 pounds. It's about being in a community and going like 2 pounds at a time and having fun. So then I get to go back and remember those days that I did it. Okay. And you can copy these for this week since you don't have it right now. Copy them. It doesn't matter. And then tell your story. Okay. Tell your story. For Wednesday, wellness. Oh, and also too, transformation, you guys, doesn't have to be your bodies either. Don't think that it's just your body transformation. You could have a transformation of having more patience because you have been practicing personal development. Like these are the things that I'm thinking of for myself. I have transformed because I'm more aware that I need more sleep as a mom. And I've really been holding myself accountable for that with my girl squad. See how I always go back because this week is about my accountability team and I kind of breadcrumb it in there. Do you guys see that little sprinkle Make sense? And if it doesn't, I can keep going over it later. But if you get the gist, then you'll get the motorboat going, okay? Wednesday is going to be wellness. And I'm going to talk about the power of like-minded people and personal development. And I'm just going to share what I love. I'm going to show them that I'm reading a book, maybe in a quiet place, like maybe Danielle, you could do a picture of you sitting all casual and cute and cozy on your new deck, you know, reading a book, and you're enjoying, and you have a really good lighting. Maybe there's a nice sunny day. Like, think about it. Sometimes pictures are better with black and white. It's more of the subject matter if you're going really serious. You know what I mean? And you get to start having fun being a photographer. You're actually really start to get pretty creative when you put your head into it. It's fun. Thursday, I'm going to talk about throwback. Now, I might post a funny picture of me this week, like when I'm really younger, just to have fun, just to get some funny engagements. You don't want to always make it heavy. You want to make it light and fun too, always. But always have a positive spin on your posts. Because if you don't, you're going to attract negative Nellies. We talked about that in our other call, and you don't want those people. If you're looking for coaches, which you will be and which you are, you're looking for challengers and you're looking for coaches, you don't want somebody who you want a handhelder. You want people, challengers and coaches who are like, listen, I've been through the ringer, but I'm going to do it because I see her doing it. And guess what? That fuels your fire to be a rock star challenger, which that's how you started in the first place. See how it's so cool, like how it all like circle effect. Does it make more sense now? Doesn't it sound more exciting when you like dive into these calls versus sitting at home and like, I don't know. Like you can't. I'm going to say this right now, and I say it with love. Don't sit and fill the fear. Fill the fun. Okay? All right. Okay, Thursday. I'm going to talk about how whispers that I don't listen to get louder. And I'm going to talk about how I used to ignore myself and how I would always put myself last. So I'm going to talk about that because I think it's pretty important. And then Friday, I'm just going to take a picture. I usually do a picture of my whole outfit in this big mirror in Kenzie's bedroom on Fridays. It seems to be what I normally do. But a lot of people want to know what I'm wearing, and I love it because I'm like, yeah, this mom's sponsored by Target. Love the discount. Then those other Target moms or those Walmart moms or those dollar store moms or those whatever moms are going to be like, I relate to her. She shops at Walmart too. Damn, I thought she was a bitch and she didn't do that. I love her. Because people perceive you like sometimes you're like, she's snotty. And it's like, no, you're not snotty. Like, I love me some TJ Maxx. I mean, come on. And then it gets fun. It gets so much fun. Friday. Okay, so I'm going to talk about when I look in the mirror, what do I see now? And what did I see 3 years ago before I joined my challenge group? It's a big one. It's a big one. So do you see now as we're talking that everything is about you? So don't think about what you're telling them. What are you telling yourself this week that you just want to share? So don't freak out. You're like, well, I don't really want to share that because it's a little personal. Don't share it. Oh my God. Just share what you want. Share what you want. Like Sharona is actually going to start talking about her kids a little bit, which is really cool. And it's going to help you feel better. And not only that, I guarantee you, you're going to get a ton of likes and you're going to get a ton of other moms saying like, I had no idea. Me too. My son's in speech therapy. My son has an IEP. Like these are all things. And I guarantee you, me and Danielle will relate to it. It's already there. Here's the thing. Wouldn't you rather want to talk to a mom who has the same connection versus a mom who has like this scholar student who like goes to a private school and like eats, I don't know, biscuits and tea every morning? That's not your tribe, right? You're not going to mix with those people. I'm going to mix with a mom who had a son in speech therapy, and my son had an IEP, still does, you know, and that's it. And God, this business just makes you love yourself, and that's all that we want. That's all we want. We just want to love ourselves. It's really cool. We have 10 minutes left, but we're going to have to hop back on. So I'm going to try to go a little bit faster here. So we have our themes, right? We have now some ideas of topics. Every night before you go to bed, pre-plan your post for your morning post or that first post. Get on your notes section and you are going to just slow down and create your post. I have 158 posts saved on my iPhone. So if I know one, if I'm tired, again, you guys, copy, paste, reuse it, use a different picture. These are your investments. And you can also go back like, dude, that was an awesome post. What was it? Was it the time? Was it the wording? Was it the picture? Maybe it was everything. I don't know, but it worked. Save them. Save them. If you're running around crazy and your kids are going obnoxious, you might need one of these. You might need one of these. And while you're at it, just take some random pictures and enhance them before you go to bed sometimes so you have something to maybe talk about. I do that all the time. I just take pictures and then I can come up with something because I let it speak to me. Okay? But do you see how if you just do that, it makes things a little more easier because you're not trying to scramble. Like there's no reason to scramble. You also want to set goals. Every day you're working your business. Now, I say every day loosely, okay? It's whatever you set. Number one is how many invites do you want to do for the whole entire week? What is your goal? How many follow-ups do you want to do every day? But you got to think of your work schedule. You've got to be realistic so you can complete the tasks and not overwhelm yourself. Like on Fridays, I really just play catch up with my messages because I work 10.5 hours. I'm so tired that the only thing that I can barely do is like check in with the challengers, get my groups ready for the next day, and like a couple of follow-ups because I'm dead. Like I'm so tired. But I know my business is important, so I will put in what I can. Always remember quality over quantity. Don't try to get 50 invites if it's not feeling good. But I'm going to tell you what, if you're not inviting and you're not following up and you're not having those starter conversations, splat. So I would have to say the number one thing to do pretty much every day would be conversations. And that's where your posts you have to learn to be very good about your posting. That just comes with time. I will help you. I will critique your pages. And remember, next Sunday we'll go back and we'll go, okay, tell me, let me go back at your page. Want me to look at it? You know, how did you do? Show me your tracker. Show me. If you don't show me, I can't help you go to the next step for whatever it is in your business. All right. So invites, follow-ups, how many starter conversations are you going to have? Now you're probably like, well, I don't know how to start conversations. That's where your Facebook posts have to be good. When your Facebook posts are good and you get a lot of volume and a lot of attraction, you might say, oh my God, I have 25 likes. Open that list, see who it is, and your goal is, let's say that day is 10 conversations, find 10. Go to their page, find something, send them a private message. Get the conversation rolling. Like, oh my God, I didn't know, like for me, I didn't know you were potty training your kid. You got any tips? Always in with a question mark. Always in with a question mark so they can get back with you, okay? So we want to figure out how many invites you're doing, how many follow-ups, how many starter conversations, and also be a rock star in our challenge group. I want you to be on point in our group, showing up every day. I don't care if you do one post in our group a day, show up. Because here's what I care about more importantly. I care about your wellness because you came in here first with me to help yourself. I care more about that than your business because your business flourishes when you rock your wellness. And see how simple that is? If you rock your wellness and you improve the quality of your life, all you do is intentionally share that. That's it. All right. So I want you guys to set your business hours before you go to bed on that piece of paper and then follow it this week to the best of your ability. I want you guys to go through and on that paper, what are you doing every day? How many invites are you doing? How many follow-up? And be realistic. And then over here on the bottom, what is your goal for a Success Club? Everybody should hit Success Club. Your goal should be by the 15th. Because then you can breathe. And you know what you can do after the 15th? Have amazing more conversations. You already hit Success Club, done, right? And then you can focus on maybe a training you might need, or you can map out a free group that you want to do, or you can just really focus on genuine conversations. Okay? So these are all the things that I do. So as of right now, and I always keep track of my stuff. So I kind of have a ballpark of what I need to go for, but that will come in later. This is your priority right here. This is your priority right here. And this every day. Everybody ignores this damn piece of paper. I don't know why, but 26 months in Success Club. I want 27 this month. This is what gets me there. This little tracker. It works. It works. It works. So here's what your business is. Your business is a well. You have to pump it, okay? So if you don't start pumping, you're not going to get any water. And eventually you're going to get this little drip. Then you're going to get more of a little drip. And then you're going to get this flowing water. You want people to become attracted to you. You know what kind of business I want? I want to have it where I don't even have to ask for invites anymore. I want people just to come to me and go, I just want in your group. I don't care what I'm in. Like, I'm just in. And I can do that, but I still have to learn that. I'm not there yet, but that's my goal. It's called attraction marketing. And I have to just learn that during personal development time. So stuff like that. So that's where I kind of wanted to do with you guys today, tonight. You guys already have your themes. Set your business hours before you go to bed. Set your standards. How many invites? And then say, okay, Monday is 10 invites, 10 follow-ups, 15 starter conversations, whatever it is. I don't care what it is, but I'm telling you, it should be 5 or more. 5 or more. 5 or more. Start there and then build, okay? In the beginning, I wasn't doing 5 or more, but I think 5 is a realistic starting place. You guys all have it. Your hair post, you've got 10 conversation starters right there. You know, you have them. They're already there. Boom. Easy, right? And all you do is this. Thank you so much for the great suggestion. How's your Memorial weekend going? That's it. Thank them. Ask them how they're doing. That's it. But make sure you reword it 3 different ways, remember, because you don't want Facebook to come up that spam stuff. Remember that? So you have to word it 3 different ways. You can go into Google Docs and type out 3 sentences and then copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. You can move a little bit faster. All right? So next Sunday, I want to see, because you guys, remember what we talked about earlier, okay? I want to see this. I don't care what it shows me. I don't care. That's not the point. And then before our call tomorrow, on next Sunday night, have this filled out. Because then what I can do is I can say, let me hear you. Let me hear you. And then I'm going to say, is it realistic? Let's go over that real quick. Okay. So we're going to build that confidence. But for now, copy me, mock me. I don't care. But every night before you go to bed, plan out your post. Plan it out. And you know what? If you need a rolling starter conversation and you're thinking of like, I don't know what to say for my opening liner. Remember, I always do Pinterest. I always go to Pinterest and look up something inspirational and I start my wording there and then I use my own. And space out your emojis, make them really pretty and flowy, not obnoxious. And if you have a lot to say, make sure you're breaking them up into little chunks, because if somebody sees this big, long thing, they're gonna be like, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. But if you break it up into small little chunks, they tend to read section by section because it doesn't look as long, okay? So I hope this helped. I'm gonna record this call and let's do this, because the only way to make it start is if you just pump the well. That's it, okay? I believe there's a Diesel Nation call tomorrow night. I'll go back and look. But also, too, remember, make your priority the Coach University that Diesel Nation has. Figure out when that is. Even if you do it on Sundays because it's your down day, I always make Sunday my off day, too, for anything. I just play a lot of catch-up, okay? And be with your families, okay? All right, so get going, get moving, calls recorded, and then next week I will see what you guys did with your papers and then have your new weekly action plan ready to go, okay? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.